Plush45 here, and today we are doing the final figure in Wave 2 of TMNT Mutant Mayhem Mondo Gecko. Now yes, I know, there's a third wave coming out. I'm only going to do probably a short review on that figure. But for right now, this is the last figure that they have released. It's Mondo Gecko. The chill dude. There's the little tagline. So, I have his bio right here. Mondo Gecko. I need to clear that up. Mondo is like such a Sorry, I'll try that again. Mondo is like such a chill dude, you know? Yeah. He rolls with Superfly and his motley crew, but Mondo's not about conflict. He wants good vibes and to feel the love. Mutant Menace meter, he's got a 3. Motley crew. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, this figure. This figure is definitely the most unique out of them. Out of all the Wave 2. Out of all Wave 2. Very much different than his original counterpart. Like, Wingnut had some similarities, and then Scumbug was, like, totally different, and Genghis Frog was especially totally different. Mondo Gecko is definitely in the middle. Like, he has homages to the original figure, like, coming with a skateboard, and he has a little skate on his tail, and he, you know, has whatever else. But then he's also totally different. He's more like a hippie or a hipster, which is very unique for this for the character. But I can totally see that, actually. So detail-wise, he has this little hat on with little hair sticking up. He has hair. I never realized that it was hair. I just thought it was, like, the hat. Like some kind of little attachment on his hat. Or the way the hat was made. I never realized that was hair. He has these eyes, which are painted really well. Some people, I think, I had like scratches on theirs. But he has these little bumps. Some of them are painted, such as some parts here on his head. Like, some of them are orange and some of them are left unpainted. He has paint on him. He's missing some parts. Like this little wristband right here. I don't know if that is supposed to be painted or if they didn't paint that. I'm more than likely suspecting that was not painted. He's got this big shirt with a peace symbol. He's got some necklaces on it. He's got a puffer jacket and backpack with an actual backpack that is removable. He's got nothing on it. It's got a bunch of sculpted detail but no painted stuff. Oddly enough, the backpack comes off, but there's like nothing you can put on it. That's a little weird. He's got a little slit down the back. I'm guessing that's just to make it easier. Whatever. And he's got, like I said, the little skate on his tail like the original figure. Articulation wise, he has a head that turns left and right, and I'm pretty sure that this is on some form of a ball joint because you can move it back and forth. You can move it up or you can move it down. Kind of weird. He has regular pin and hinge shoulder, and he has hinge at the elbow, swivel at the wrist. He has a hinge and swivel at the thigh, knee, and then he has a swivel ankle. And then his tail can turn. There's no ball joint or a hinge in here to make it move. So he is, I believe, the most articulated figure other than the turtles, honestly. So he has the most articulation other than the turtles. That's kind of interesting, but I've noticed that. Slightly more articulated because of the tail and the fact that his head is a little whatever, but yeah, he's very articulated. But let's get into his accessories. What comes with is this frisbee. and it has just a little tie-dye sticker on it, which is the funniest thing ever. And actually, it has this little rod underneath because the way his hand is molded, he can't hold it like you could actually hold, like you would actually hold a frisbee. So it makes sense why they did it like this. But I think it's still a very neat little accessory. And yes, his right hand really is the only hand that can hold on to stuff. Of course, the other accessory he comes with is his iconic skateboard. Now, if you have collected turtle figures and you're saying, hey, wait a minute, this skateboard mold looks familiar, that's because this is actually a reuse, I believe, from the Rise of the Ninja Turtles toy line. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense, you know, you have that mold, I guess just go on and reuse it. It's molded in the solid yellow, which is fine. It does have this little sticker on it that says Mondo Gecko. But yeah, and he can stand on the skateboard totally fine, and I believe, of course, probably obviously, this is how I'm going to have him displayed, maybe a slight pose change, but overall, I do like this figure, and I think, like I said, I think this is honestly my favorite figure of the second wave. So personal ranking, I'd have to go, Scumbug is like my least favorite, even though, again, I love that figure. She's a simple but a very neat figure. Then my next favorite, my third favorite out of this wave will have to be Genghis Frog, sorry. You know, a lot of detail, great weapon, and of course an axe feature. Then Wingnut, she's my second favorite. She has a lot of accessories, is very articulated, and Mondo Gecko is my personal favorite because, I mean, not only is he a great figure, I just loved him in the movie. Paul Rudd did an amazing job. Like, I didn't even know it was Paul Rudd half the time. Because he has a voice, he actually just put on a little bit of a voice. So it's very neat to have him. And I just did it in front of my living room. Anyways, yeah, I like this figure, and this is definitely the one I think you need to go on and grab, because it seems like this guy's pretty popular. He sells out everywhere that I go to. But, finally found him. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe.